Welcome everybody to the I Snuck In Here podcast. It is your boy, some call me Quinn. We are back for a spectacular show. You know, like I said, 2 weeks ago, the ladies took over, and I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my baby right here. I don't like it when I ain't in control of it. But then right after that, me and Sir came back with the primo episode of with Elton E. Williams of Tyler Perry fame and stuff, because we had to show them that we superstars out here. Well, this is my favorite type of episodes because it's the battle with the sexes. This is when me and Cirque Money get to talk our shit versus the ladies. But before we introduce the new ladies, and we got a dope panel for ladies this time, but before we introduce them, let me bring my partner in crime onto the stage. Cirque Money, where you at, baby?
Right here, live in effect. Live in effect. I am so amped up about tonight. This is like an Avengers lineup. To me, this is like a dream team lineup. I ain't gonna even hold it. It's like a dream team right here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. Why don't you introduce the ladies to the show?
Bring them to the stage.
All right, who we bringing first, man? Bring them on in.
First, we're gonna bring in Kim Commas. We're gonna bring in my girl from NYC. Kim, where you at? She unmute.
So you gotta unmute, Kim.
Hey, Kim. You can't hear us? No.
Oh, Kim can't hear us. All right, we're gonna bring Kim.
Well, we're working on Kim on the side. Next up, let's bring in Tanisha.
All right, we're gonna bring Kim right back.
Now, Tanisha, can you hear us?
Did we lose all the ladies?
I did not lose. You didn't. So I hear you. I just can't hear both of you.
Well, who do you hear? You hear me and Sir?
I hear you.
Quinn,
I hear you.
I can hear you, Sir, though. That's crazy. What is going on?
So I don't think Kim can hear Cirque either. So that's the problem.
Hold on. Kim, can you hear me? No.
Kim, can you hear me?
I can't hear.
I can hear Kim though.
Oh
let's bring in Carlisa. Hopefully Carlisa can make everything line out.
Carlisa, can you hear us?
Do I need to unmute myself?
Hear me?
No, you unmuted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear everybody.
Okay, yes. Carlisa, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tanisha and Kim, do me a favor. Go leave the studio and then come back in. Leave all the way out and come back in.
Yeah, leave and come back in if y'all heard that.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna boot you, but don't feel bad. I'm doing it so you can come back in. I'm doing it so you can come back. Kick everybody out. All right. Well, shit. We just gonna talk.
It wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Hey, you knew it couldn't be perfect. Look. So normally we'll be late as hell starting the show.
Yes.
But this time we was like, yeah, man, we're gonna do sound check and all this and yada yada yada, just so it could backfire on us. Kim, can you hear us?
Now I can hear you guys.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Kim, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I didn't want to leave, but then I was like, let me try that because it's okay. It's good now. We're here now.
Okay. All right. Who was playing Little Mama in the background? I think that's Carlisa. Looked like Carlisa. I felt like that was Carlisa talking about what you know about me. Like she's not live right now.
Well, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know,
we got
Kim
one more.
Look like they're going to the club after this. We'll talk about that later. Okay,
like
we need to come back in.
Club.
I just need, we just need her to come right back. Okay, all right, here she is. Let's see.
Fingers crossed.
Here we go. Fingers crossed. Tanisha, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
We out. Hey, don't y'all ever leave us again because I don't. No, we just gonna keep y'all. Just gonna keep y'all right here.
That was so embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody, look. We just lost 100 people right there, right out the gate.
Oh wow.
Let's get right.
Well, now we in effect now. Hey, let's run through the news topics real quick, and then we're gonna get into the battle of the sexes. So the first topic of the day is Mr. Big Tigger and his wife. What was her name? Alicia Brown. Alicia Brown has been getting into it recently. If you remember a few weeks back, They said Big Tigger was they arrested him for domestic assault and then child endangerment. And you know, the internet police went in on Big Tigger, and you know, the wife, she went online and showed her wounds and stuff like that, and you know, he immediately is guilty. But then a couple weeks later, comes out that another video comes out. Did everybody see that video?
Him trying to get his phone.
Of him
Yeah.
trying to get his phone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And once everybody saw, I'm not gonna say everybody, once a lot of people saw, you know, that they kind of
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off.
my phone.
Do you not see all them crime?
Give me
Bro,
my phone.
why did
Stop.
you
I'm
do
not
that?
doing that.
Yes, you did.
She
You
dropped. She dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She can give me the phone and it'll be over. She can give me the phone and it will be over.
Bro, just get off her. She's gonna
I'm
give you.
not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my phone.
See, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
If you say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get off her. You can buy a new phone. Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
Cut it.
I had to wait for the Mr. Ticket part.
Okay, I got to say something right now, right? For those who don't know, she had a child before she had a child with Big Tigger. She had a daughter. And the daughter, I think at the age of either 9 or 11, I could be wrong, but one of those ages, the daughter ended up missing. No one knows what happened to her child from her previous marriage. This is someone who was already suspected of unaliving their child. Now, I am not trying to say that certain things may not have happened in that home with her and Big Tigger. He could have very well been physically abusive at one time or another. That video doesn't capture everything, but for someone who is already suspected of unaliving one of their children, I would not take anything that they're doing very lightly. I would definitely do my due diligence with making sure anything this person says is an allegation is the truth and lines up correctly. I just wanted to hurry and get that out there while I was on my mind.
A lady's thought process on this whole situation. Anybody?
I'm gonna be honest with you. They all need to be investigated because any child goes missing. What are you talking about? And those are two adults that you could tell, like, there's a lot of hearsay going on. Like, there's a lot of pointing fingers, and they both look very accountable for many different things. I think they need to go investigate the both of them. If a child goes missing and things like this are coming up, this looks like an accountability game to see who's worse than the other. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Being a domestic violence survivor, it's crazy. I truly dislike when women play the domestic violence role. Not saying that he hasn't done anything to her, but what I can see from a lot of those videos and a lot that's going on there is that she has some mental health stuff going on as well. The fact that warrants came out after social media police came out and all of these different things, and her daughter has been missing for so many years. My first thought process was like, how did Tigger end up with somebody like this? Like, where did he pull her from? Because the other allegations, because she has multiple children, is like leaving the baby in the car and going to the casino, like in the freezing cold. She had left the baby in the car, was in the casino, the freezing car, all of that. And then we're finding out that the 9-year-old ended up missing because the dad is like, she knows where my baby is, da 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 da. Like, how does somebody of that stature end up with somebody that has mental issues like that and then ends up having a child with them? One, and then being somebody that has actually went through domestic violence, it really like grinds my gears when women fake the domestic violence role and does things like that. And that's what I feel like we're getting from her. That really irritates my spirit.
Yeah, I have to just say, first, that very first picture that you posted, it's a lot that was said in those eyes. Like, she looks like she's off, he looked like he's off, and those two mixed together seem like from the jump should never had happened. So DV is a very, very, very touchy topic. So it's hard to say someone's playing victim and that they're not, when we really don't know what's happening behind closed doors, because if a photo or a video is showing something, he could be lightening up. You know, if it wasn't being recorded, we don't know what would have happened. So it's really hard. But at the same time, why are you holding this man's phone like this? Give him his phone. It could have simply been avoided. So to me, it's also just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Why are you capturing his phone and holding his phone hostage right now?
This is why I call Hollywood people. I call them Hollyweird. This is why I call
Look at
them
that
Hollyweird.
photo.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just strange to me. Like, it's just like people be out here. Here's the problem with everybody. Like, we see them on TV and we see them, and we think we know them. You don't know these people in real life. You don't know what they doing day to day. You don't know how their relationships really are. They only showing you what they want to show you, and then all of a sudden, somebody gives you a glimpse on the inside, and it's like, damn, nobody's life is perfect. Like, it's not perfect at all, and this is just another example of it. Like, Carlisa, when you said that a lot of people don't remember her when she left that kid in that car and she went into the casino. Nobody knew that was Big Tigger's wife. You just knew the story. Nobody knew who she was, but we know now, and it's just like it's crazy. It's just a crazy thing, but nobody knows. But I just know, like, we were quick to, not we, but the internet is quick to place judgments on people, you know, without getting their due diligence. And I just think it's crazy. But, you know, shout out. We're gonna move on to the next topic here. NDRE had words for Young Miami's song of the summer, Spin That. Dang, what did she quote? Why am I getting what did she say, sir?
Which one? NDRE or?
She said about Young Miami's song.
Paraphrasing, she's saying that song is easily destructing young women, young men, for them to go out there and commit crimes. Now, this is like a twofold type thing, right? NDRE, we know her being positive. We know her self-love. We know her of telling women, you look great no matter, you know, how you're shaped, whatever, right? It's like this, she's been somewhat hypocritical by getting down on Young Miami and talking about like what you're doing is wrong and yada yada yada. I think someone of NDRE status, a comment like that is going to automatically get eyes and ears on it. It's going to create its own narrative, you know, depending on who's giving their take on it. I don't personally like the Young Miami song. You know, I didn't debate it with colleagues. Heated arguments. They telling me like, yo, bro, how you work in the industry and you don't like the song? And it's not necessarily I don't like the song. I just don't think it's a legacy record. I don't think it's a record that 5-10 years from now is going to hold some weight. That's just my opinion on it. NDRE, I don't know. She could have kept that comment to herself. That's just how I look at it.
I don't think she had to keep the comment to herself. I'm gonna let everybody else talk a little bit, but before I go in there, I just think that first of all, you're wrong. It's the song of the summer. I mean, it is.
I'm not saying it's not the song of the summer. I'm saying it's not going to hold the same weight 5 to 10 years
but
from now.
hold on. You're right, because this is why I say this though, is because I have literally quizzed, and I'll do it right now. One of y'all might know it, one of y'all might not. Other than the hook, somebody tell me a verse on this song. Other than Spin That Shit, all my scamming ass, somebody tell me a Young Miami verse on this song.
So it got a verse.
Give me 4 bars of it. You can't do it, right?
Can you do
Nobody-
that for
She said,
India
"I like a
Irie
hood."
song?
Okay, well, I'm
Cause
thinking about it,
like
right?
I'm not, like I'm not a hater. I know that music is art and music is abstract. Everybody got their own thing, and people have been making all types of music like this before we even got here.
Yeah.
And when India Irie was out, so was Tip Drill, and
Thank
she
you.
didn't say nothing. So therefore, it's like, girl, let everybody do what they want to do. Maybe if you mind your business, go over there and do what you want to do. Free will is for everybody.
Thank
Like
you,
Thank
everybody
you.
can eat, everybody can do their own thing. Just because it's not your sound doesn't mean it's not good. It doesn't matter. Niggas have been singing ignorance forever. Now you want to say something because this girl finally got what she wanted, which is a hit. But
Yeah.
now everybody want to like rain on her parade
You,
with
you
this.
know,
As soon as India Arie says something, why they didn't say it before? But why
This
is
is
it okay
a
for us
yep.
to sing about other people saying stuff like this too? They've been doing it. They don't protest other people.
Because people like moving the goalposts depending on the individual.
Absolutely. It's very conditional. And India Arie, no offense to her and her love and all that love and light stuff that she's trying to project, it was very negative. It actually gave like, I'm bitter because I didn't choose me and I'm gonna pick Misha. Because when you're happy, you don't care about what other women are really doing. Like, you understand the industry's been this. If you wanted to make a change, you should have did it when men were doing it. Don't come and clock a female that finally got her moment. Let her enjoy her moment.
Tanisha, I feel like
That's
you
Yeah.
how
wanted
I
to say
feel
something.
about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a hard case of stay in your lane. Like your target audience is not going to
Not
be
hers.
young Miami's audience. Like, period. That's it. It's a catchy song and it is the song of the summer. You know, that's just what it is. Y'all remember like My Neck, My Back, like all
Kaya,
that stuff?
exactly.
Like, come on,
Thank you.
man.
But
Like,
nobody was saying nothing. Everybody just was like, you gotta put your
okay.
hands to it. Your sauces do it, do
I'm
it.
a be.
I'm a kid. I didn't know what she was talking about, but I was like, my neck, my
Yes.
back. Where was her?
Let me play devil's advocate
Women
though.
empowerment or
Me too,
sexualization.
Quinn.
let
When
me
you get
play-
a second.
Let me play devil's advocate though, because here's my I guess problem with it. And I feel like it's only because I'm getting older now. If you ask 20-something-year-old version of me, now pop off, we doing it, whatever. I feel like, especially this generation of children, are very impressionable. Yes.
Easily manipulated. Yes.
And easily manipulated. So where we could listen to that song and be like, oh yeah, spin that shit. All my scammers at. I'm bumping that shit hard as I'm going to my 9 to 5 though. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
And I'm
bro.
Mhm.
and I'm
I might have to.
Well, hold on.
Every song, there, even us growing up, we had music that was fuckery that we were just bumping.
different
to.
No.
Good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The difference is that now everything is on the phone, but we had television. And on television, people were watching MTV and the top 10 and the this and the that and voting online so that their favorite music video influence has always been there. Music like this has always been there. Is that when people get older, that stuff starts to bother them and then they start to talk about it. That's the only thing that's changing, and it's the mouths that are saying that.
I'm just an old nigga. The problem. Hey, you know, I'm just an old nigga then. Fuck it. I'm just an old nigga.
I mean, back if you're literally saying verbatim that you back in the day would have been singing the song.
No, even right now, though.
No,
even
hold
us
on.
right now.
I like the song. Even
Right.
today,
Right.
I like the song. But what I'm saying is, our generation. I'm sorry. Our generation, this generation, they're idiots. I'm sorry, they're idiots. They
I
just
feel like it's been like this forever. It's the rat race.
You think so?
You either programmed or you're not. You either do your own thing or you don't. There's always been people that think for themselves and that don't.
They have a lot less people that think for themselves, though. In this,
That is true.
I feel like it's a great time to, like, most people do their own thing on the side anyways now. outside of having a regular job. A lot of people are thinking outside of the box. I feel like we're actually in a time where people are thinking bigger and they have more confidence to do stuff on their own. That's why we have content creators now.
So real quick, because I didn't say anything about this. I was hoping before listening to it that India was on some big sis type stuff and just like, let me just give an input. And we need that from our older generation, right? Because we talking about, yeah, she older. She wasn't saying nothing to when other people was doing it. Because this has been going on since the beginning of time. We got this stuff back with the Temptations. We listened to some of their stuff. They was nastier than what we had in the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I absolutely get it. But then when actually listening to it and watching the video, it was giving kind of Mean Girl, and that has never been her. Everybody was up in arms about the song. And a lot of people, especially within our age range, everybody was like, oh, I didn't want to like it, but it's catchy. And we started liking it. It's the song of the summer. We can let her have her thing, you know, especially after her stuff with Sean Mack in Chicago. They cleared that stuff up.
I was going to say that, yep.
Now Chicago, girl, you know, you cleared that stuff up. We good. Yeah. It's the song of the summer.
Look, I like the song. I think it's catchy as shit. It is the song of the summer. That's not without question. I like the song. I like music. Yes, my commute to work is 35 minutes. I'm a whole fucking gangster all the way there. Until I clock in. When I clock in, I code switch to the best of them. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Yeah, my name is Fran. How are you?
That switch would be crazy.
I code switch the fuck up so quickly. My big dog manager was in the store today. He was like, "What's that say on your arm?" I said, "Stop talking about my past. Just focus on these numbers. Like that's what we're doing right now." Like, anywho, but yeah. Anyways, it is. I think every generation, and I feel like every old generation is going to talk shit about the new generation and their music. It just is what it is. I just wish that I'm not saying don't make the music, have fun. We always gonna party. Like you said, there's always gonna be a tip drill somewhere. There's always gonna be hot boys somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But I think us as the adults in the room need to bring our kids and be like, hey, that shit's just for entertainment. Somebody needs to say that shit is just for entertainment and don't take that shit serious, because the rappers aren't the Trigger Man. The Trigger Man's in that group. They got Trigger Man, but the rappers aren't the Trigger Man. Most of them, anyways. Like, so don't take that shit serious because they're not really doing that shit. They'll make you think it's cool to do it. So I think that's my only thing. Yeah, bob your head, rock out to it, but let's get somebody. Let's get the adults in the room and say, hey, cool out. Okay, that's my only thought. We can move on from Young Miami. This next one, damn it, we should have saved that one. The next one, because this one gonna piss me off. Nolan Wells.
Oh no.
Yep, this one gonna piss me off. Nolan
everybody
Wells was a young black man that went out for the 4th of July. I believe it was 4th of July weekend. Yep. And he went out with a couple of his friends and they went on a boat ride and he didn't come back. And then days later, his body was found. He was dead. They're trying to look into it. So the family has hired Ben Crump to look into it as well. And it just comes with all the things that just happened with Carmelo Anthony situation. And now this. And I forget the young man who was found rolled up in the gym mat years ago. Oh, yeah. That was never solved. It was kind of just thrown away, a case. This situation here bothers me just on the fact that we need to keep an eye on our children because nobody else will keep an eye on our children. And I don't give a damn what the anybody says, all the internet racists says, oh, you guys always make it about race. Yes, we make it about race because nobody is trying to protect us. So we have to protect ourselves. You went out there in a situation, and I've been in situations like that. And I look back now, I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been the only black dude just hanging out. You know, I probably should have had a couple more of me. Not like some shit was going to jump off, but it's just better to have somebody with you that can understand you in those situations. But I'm gonna pass it to anybody that wants to start it off with that.
Well, this is a sensitive topic, you know. I'm a parent. I have a teenager, and my son is Black. And I try to tell him, you know, unfortunately, you have to understand the reality that as people of color in America, we go through systematic oppression. Whether we want to say it out loud or not, I have a hard time trusting the pale skins. I hate to call them that. And it's not all of them, but it's a certain race of them that wants to humble us and show us that they still have the power and the ability to cause havoc. And we do not have enough unity, according to them, to come together and overthrow them. And I feel like they're starting to wake up to the reality that we're coming together to come against them, against these things that are going on, because this is a repeated offense. This is not, there's stuff that I know about children that have been killed that are of color that are not being posted or spoken about on social media. And it hurts because these are our children. And I hate to say it, but I don't trust too many of them. It's not all of them, but it's always one of them that wants to show that they have that privilege still. And I don't understand, what is this passion that they carry to prove a point that's so like, we get it, but we're not our ancestors. Like, we are not gonna make the same mistakes. We actually are onto you guys, and we're coming together for real. And that's why, like, I see these situations, and people are coming together and we're getting the justice. But it's sad that it has to actually happen instead of like preventative measures before it actually takes place. And it's sad that these things are like taking place still today in 2026, but it's just like a rude awakening to let people know, like, no, this monster still exists in America, and they're not hiding it anymore.
Yeah, I hate that we have to lose our babies. My son is 14. He's 6'3" already, and he just made 14 in May. He's just about to be a freshman. And I've had my children in mixed schools, my daughter from her junior year and him since he's been in 4th grade. And I'm like trying to teach them without, it's hard to try to teach them without sounding racist yourself, but it's like,
I don't think we can.
Racist.
Yeah,
we're not racist. Like, we're just being protective. Like,
yes.
I want you to you know, see, you know, your white counterparts and your Hispanic counterparts and your Chinese counterparts as who you are. But at the end of the day, you right here and they all are above you, regardless of if they came and they stole us and people came over here hundreds of years later or whatever the case may be. What was instilled into every nationality that came here, even after slavery, was that African Americans were under you. The people that came over here on these boats who built this country, they're under you. We're going to let them know they're under you. And everybody ran with that. And that's what we're seeing, even with the young man where the store owner just got off from, they shot this baby in his bag. This baby was 14, 15 years old. I look at my son and that hurts my heart. I don't want to let him out the house. And I have him at a school. I stay all the way over east in Chicago, moved back over east. I'm from over east, but I raised them in the West Loop. But then y'all know these prices and stuff over here, and stuff is bigger over there. And I just told y'all he's 6'3", needed something bigger. Moved back over east. And now he's about to go to school at Von Steuben. all the way on the opposite side of town, dang near out of Chicago. And I'm so worried about my baby because these kids are literally just outside hanging with friends and going to the stores. And I got to be on my knees and in a prayer closet because my son is an African American. I hate that for us, real bad.
But this is why I say this is why I just said. I mean, tying back to the music stuff, like we have to take care of our own. We have to there is nobody else coming to save us. You know what I'm saying? There is nobody else coming to save us. But there is a shit ton of people. I love it when I see something on like let's say somebody downtown, they break into a store, be some young black kids, hooded, they break into the store. As soon as you go to comments, what's the first thing they say? Oh, usual suspects. The media is always going to show us doing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to show us doing all that. But so that's what I'm saying. It's like it's going to take us to make sure that we are taking care of our young, especially our black sons. Our daughters, I feel like daddy's going to protect their daughters. But our sons, they be outside. They feel like, they be feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they can smell their own piss, they want to go out there and just buck up. But I remember my son is 6'1". My son is 6'1". And this was before he was 18. I was like, they don't care that you were a child.
No.
You're 6'1".
They see a black man.
Yep.
Black man.
Immediately.
And before they realize you're a minor, it's too late. You know, so this is another sad situation. And I feel like we're going through it too many times, too many, and I'm not even years at this point. I feel like every couple months there's something. Somebody's doing something. Some kids dying. Some kids passed away for being in some situation that was like, damn, why was he there in the first place? Type of situation. But we just gotta do a better job. It's like the community of because everybody else does. Everybody else does. You know what pissed me off about the hood? Let me tell you something. I'm going on a little rant real quick. I ain't Circus Corner, but I'm gonna go on my little rant right quick. We fucking care so much about repping. Oh, I'm from the west side. Oh, I'm from the south side. I'm from over east. Oh, I'm from O Block. Blah 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 blah. You fucking you're claiming shit that you don't own. Somebody else owns that shit, and it's most likely not your race. Some other race owns the corner stores. Somebody else owns the buildings you living in. But I'm from here. Who gives a shit where you from? Because you know what? The people that actually own that, they don't live there. But they making money. But they making money from that block that you love so dearly that you willing to die for. You willing to die for that block. You supposed to try to get out of that block. Go buy a fucking house. Go buy something. Go invade their spots. Like, I don't know why we rep so hard about places that is trash. And it's not trash because of us. It's trash because it's an experiment. Just think about what it's called. It's called the projects. It's called the projects because it's an experiment. What happens if we just put all the motherfuckers right there and don't give them like really nothing to rock with? Let's see. So we happy about being in the PJs while they out there flying PJs. Like, quit playing. Like, I don't like it. So that was my little rant. My bad, sir. I know.
No, dog. I've been just sitting back listening to all y'all thoughts on this, and the only thing I could think of is I feel in some ways I caught a blessing by being born disabled because I've been able to just be like a sponge, like a fly on the wall, and a lot of times go unnoticed or undetected, or people just not on someone's radar. I've had my interactions with the police, but never in a sense where they felt like I was a form of being intimidating them. Like how Carlissa and you, Quinn, how both of y'all sons are a certain stature. Like, police never felt threatened by me. So in some sense, I think like, damn, like, did I catch a blessing by being in this body? Because if I would have been born into a body where I was 6'3", 6'4", whatever, I would have been a completely different person. I probably would have got laid out by a police officer. So it's just interesting hearing, hearing other people's perspective of it with their children, and me going through a timeline of all my interactions with the police. And I've only had one interaction with law enforcement when they told me, we have a wing in prison for people with disabilities, right? And I was like, huh? Because at that point, when I was a habitual criminal, I used to always think, well, I ain't going to jail. They ain't finna send my crippled ass to jail. I'm going to the crib. But that prosecutor told me, he said, we got somewhere for people with canes and wheelchairs. And as soon as he said that, I said, I think I need to sit my ass down.
Nigga, did you say a habitual criminal? Did you say
habitual criminal?
Habitual criminal is
outside for real.
Yeah.
Change man is good.
Hold on.
Hallelujah.
This is not me, Quinn Williams. This is a different Quinn Williams. Quinn Williams, 14-year-old black boy that was shot and killed by an agent so on. Yeah, was just 2 months ago. Yeah.
Wait, quick question, y'all. Did he actually take the bottle of water, or did the agent got thinking?
He put the water back. He put the water back. And the mess up about that situation is that the guy got off.
Yeah.
How did he get off though? Like I didn't follow that case. I'm sorry.
I'm shocked that he got off, bro.
No, I didn't follow the case. I'm serious. I really didn't. That's why I didn't know.
I believe that he had lied, or I don't know if it's true, because my son's graduation stuff started picking up around that time, so I had to and I feel bad, but he was saying that he saw him with a weapon, and that's why he drew the weapon. And I was like, but the kid is on the floor. Like, it's still he didn't even have it on him when
what they're thinking, like the synopsis behind everything, especially even the video. The wife was following him around the store. They made him leave his bag, and it was never looked like as if he was gonna steal the water. It was like how we go in somewhere and you're gonna follow me around, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna even get nothing out of here, type of a thing. Okay. So he got the water, put the water down, but then when he got his bag and was leaving out, the wife is saying that he stole something, that he has this water. And the son and the father runs behind him. But what people are thinking is that the son shot him with the father's gun, and then that's why the father was charged. But because of evidence, if they really tested to see if gun residue was on his hand and all of these different things, he kind of got all of that technicality because they really wasn't charging the right person with it. Different, synopsis of people that was kind of talking about it. But the video is the wife following him through the store. They already made him leave his bags, so it was nowhere for him to put anything. But then he puts the water back down, gets his bags, and the wife still says that he has something with him. But he does run. And the thing is that's scary. Y'all all on me, ain't nothing else happening in here. I'm a kid. These are kids. And that kid is littler than my kid. I look at my nephew. A bottle of water at that. Come on, let it be something else.
Crazy. How miserable are you as a person to chase someone
even if you own a store?
Water.
Give him a bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
This is how we're looked at. Unfortunately, I mean, even globally, if you go overseas, if you go to China, if you're a black person going to China, and they'll be like, oh, they'll be talking shit to you, and you won't even know it because they'll be smiling face. They don't think that you know their language. And there's some people that go over there and they'll be like, no, I understand exactly what you're saying. But you're talking shit about me. It's it's so funny to me, especially with this. And I love anime type things, right? You know what I'm saying? I love anime. The black culture embraces Japan and all that so much. Like, I think we made it cool,
I'm gonna be honest with
but
you.
they don't like us.
I think that people that are black are just too loving and too forgiving, and that's why a lot of this stuff is going on with our people. Like, these people look at us like we're soft.
We got to stop inviting everybody to
To
the
the
They
cookout. Let me say one more last thing. In the beginning of this, did y'all say that Benjamin Crump is getting
Yes.
contacted by the fan? Why do people still call this ambulance chaser? Like, he doesn't do anything but go get a check from
I'm
a
gonna tell you why.
family.
I'm gonna tell you why. And I hear you. He's the new Johnny Cochran.
Mhm.
He's the new Johnny Cochran. But yes, he's an ambulance chaser. I hear what you're saying, but he's also someone that is going to put it in front of the media. And that it doesn't matter what you think about him or not, that ambulance chaser is going to put it in front of the media. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. It needs to be put in front of the media. And so you need somebody like that. Like, I get how you feel about it and I understand, but I feel like every lawyer, there's I don't know her name. There's always, every time there's a sexual crime, there's always like this white lawyer that does it. And then there's Mark Gallegos or whatever his name. He always does it. There's just celebrity lawyers, but they're gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make sure your story is in the spot. But anyways, I gotta mediate. This is good. We could have talked, I guess, for an hour on this topic. We went way too long on this shit. But you know what? It needed to be said. And it needed to be said. It's thank you, Natalie. Gloria Alf. Yes, that's who I was talking about. The woman that does it. We can talk for hours on this. Hey, take care of your black kids, man. Take care of them. Ask me questions. Ask what they doing. Ask how they living. Ask how their day goes. You know, just don't let it rock, because this little device right here will take them down to somewhere they don't need to go. You know, so let's move on.
Ask
to the
them
next
about
topic.
their friendships too. You have to ask them about their friends. You have to know about their friends. Who is this person? Who is that person? How do they treat you? So that you can help them observe and use discernment. Teach your kids discernment so that they know and they can feel if something is off. That's so important.
Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. Good topic. Good talk. I'm going to try my best not to mute y'all. Don't y'all touch nothing. Don't put it on mute. Don't turn y'all cameras off. Just stay exactly where y'all are, please, because we got to go into one of my favorite topics. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna.
Thought we had one more topic left.
What topic we talk about?
We not doing the Tobey Maguire Ice Spice that's out.
That's part of the other part. Hey, let me do my job and you do your job, my boy. Okay. I'm gonna mute the ladies, and then you're gonna do your thing, and we're done. Yo, I can't even work like this under these conditions. You know it's my birthday month. I gotta turn up. Leave me alone. Hold on. Let me mute myself too. All right, sir, you got it.
Okay. It's time for me to go into one of my weekly rants. So about a week and a half ago, I was dealing with my realtor, and she said something that struck a nerve of trauma. She told me I should be happy or I should be grateful for a certain thing, right? And I strongly feel if I was anyone else, she wouldn't have stated that. She would have wanted me to get the best type of deal or to get the new home exactly what I'm looking for. But that statement of you should be grateful or lucky for what you're getting, it's almost saying, here, little doggy, here's a treat. And that particular trauma made me think about so many things in my life, right? So I don't know if you guys are up to date, but LeVar Ball and his wife are getting a divorce after 30 years of marriage and 3 sons, 3 very successful sons, the Ball brothers. Out of the blue, she wanted to get divorced. Now, I personally think the divorce is coming from him getting his leg amputated, and she doesn't want to be with him anymore because physically he's not the same man that he used to be. And it started making me think about relationships that I've been in with, the women treated me differently or their families treated me differently based off of, my disability, right? And I went back years and years, and I got down to like the root of a real problem that I have inside of me. I have extracted revenge on every woman that I've been with and slept with because I wanted to only do it just to say, I can do it. Your family didn't want you being with me because they may have said something negative. I've been called a deformed monster, all types of things. And I realized the only reason you went after so many different girls was because you wanted your Shawshank Redemption. You wanted to slay as many chicks as possible to say, yeah, the dude with the limp, I got your ass too. I got you, and I got you. So all that shit your family talking about, all that stuff that you would never give me a chance and everything, every time you see me, you got to remember, this little nigga with the limp knocked your ass down. So when the next person tells you, you should be grateful for what you have or what you're getting, don't take that. Always go for what is going to make you feel good. Don't ever settle. Always get your Shawshank Redemption revenge. Extract it in a way that's going to make you feel good. I know a lot of y'all going to say, you wrong for that, Circuit. I can't believe you that type of dude. But it's the truth. I had to extract my revenge on a lot of women based off of the trauma and the treatment I got from being called certain things and treated a certain way. So that's my rant for the week. I know I'm probably going to get booted out, but I had to get that out of my system.
I'm not gonna put you out. Hold on first. I don't like being on this side. I gotta be on this side because my OCD.
Okay. Yeah, just want to get side.
Yeah, thank you very much. Nah, my boy. Listen, let me tell you something. To this day, I always use you as the golden example. I'll be like, listen, nobody, and I hope I don't get you in trouble when I say this. Nobody can talk somebody out they panties like Cirque Money. I don't care what nobody say. I'm just saying, you just do what you do. And you used to play, we had this song and you made it a snippet from the Mac, and it said, remember it said, anybody can control a woman's body, but the key is to control her mind. And I'm like, I feel like you live that shit to the fucking fullest.
I did. And let me just give one more little bit of context of how I originally got there. 8th grade. No, I was in 7th. You was in 8th. I'm going all the way back.
Okay.
There was a nigga named Leon Barnes, right?
Why you put this whole name out, bro?
Right. Okay. I'm getting dropped off to school. It was Valentine's Day. I had a rose. For this girl named Shira Henderson.
Not the toy.
No, I had a real rose. Rose for her.
Oh, you about to say?
No. This is middle school. Middle school, baby.
Yeah.
As I'm getting out the car with the rose, right? Leon is standing in front of the school, giving all the black girls a rose from a big bouquet that he had, right? I hated that nigga.
Relax.
I couldn't stand,
Until this day?
I went home crying. Crying that night. And my sister, my sister D was like, why are you crying? What's wrong? I told her, I said, this girl said that she didn't want a boyfriend, but now she dating this guy, this guy named Leon. And my sister told me
Leon was Diddy before the baby oil.
My sister Dot told me something that changed my life.
What did she say?
She told me, stop focusing on trying to get a girl. You need to focus on how to get some money. And if you apply your mind to just focus on getting money, especially at a young age, she said, trust me, when you get older, a lot of those girls that you liked and wanted to get with, they're going to look busted. They're going to have multiple baby daddies. They're going to be used up. And she said, and you're going to be okay. And you know what? That's why I love my big sister, because
Look.
she put me on the good foot.
Look. Hold on, Natalie. I don't need you hashtagging the names, bro. Like, what are you doing out here? What is
The lady said they can't hear me. They, that probably was God.
y'all not. Let me put him back on the stage. Hold on, let me put him back on the stage. Tanisha, can you hear us? Ah, shit. Oh no, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Okay.
Unmute yourself, T.
Go ahead. Can you hear us?
Okay. I can hear you.
All right, let me
Sir,
bring
you
one
say
more back
something.
in. I'm gonna bring y'all back in slowly.
You hear
We gonna since we talking about Diddy, we gonna baby oil this shit. Hold on, one at a time. Hold on. Here we go.
T can't hear me.
Kim, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I couldn't hear Cirque.
You can't hear me, Kim?
I still can't hear Cirque.
I can't hear him.
That was God looking out for me, because these are my homegirls.
I
and
lost
won't
him
think
after
they
he was
differently.
talking
trust
about
me.
the LeVar Ball situation.
I heard all that too. It was when we went backstage.
Okay, let me bring Carlisa back in, because y'all might have to leave and come back in again, because trust me, y'all didn't need to hear that. That he was
Yeah.
Carlisa.
For everything, and
You
got
heard
a lot
everything?
to say.
Oh
But
shit.
I ain't gonna say
Love
it.
it. Yes, let's go, Miss Nicole.
Okay. All right. So Carlisa heard everything. So Kim and Tanisha, can you still not hear Cirque?
No,
We
they can't hear
can't.
me.
I can't hear her.
You can't
can't
Oh, I
hear
can
who?
hear Carlisa.
I can't hear
But you
her.
can't hear Cirque?
And
No.
I can't hear him, and I can't hear Carlisa.
Hey, we getting a new platform next time we come in. I'm done with this platform. We're getting a new platform.
StreamYard ain't
Leave and
getting no
come
money no
back.
more.
I'll be right back.
Hey, y'all
Everybody
know-
come back in.
Hey, leave and come back. Because we get on to the Battle of Sexes next.
Carlisa, you about to cuss me out?
No, live your life, baby.
But the funny part about you started saying that when you started saying you better not say Shira's whole name, bro. Like, you better relax.
My thing is what I'm feeling from you as a fellow person who is disabled, because I am a disabled person. I know I do not look like it. And you don't look like it to me, because I'm looking at you from here as well. But I have had lupus since I was in 8th grade. That's part of my purple ribbon for my purple ribbon chef. Domestic violence came after that, a long time after that, because I wasn't dating nobody in 8th grade. You know, you talking about your middle school, but I wasn't dating nobody in 8th grade. And
Hold
then,
on, Carlisa. I don't, because I want everybody to be able to hear you. Does everybody hear Carlisa?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all talk?
Yes.
Can y'all hear Cirque?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
so
all
it was
right,
to go out and go in.
Go ahead,
And then with me going to school for psychology as well, and just working like my nonprofit for lupus, and being around and working with disabled people since I was in elementary, started my own non-for-profit, and like teaching people about dealing with people with disabilities in high school, at Simeon, and then beyond, going to college in Miami, Florida, and teaching that as well. All I saw was just a lot of unhealed traumas, and the things that you were talking about. And hopefully those are things that can get worked on, and things that you're not bringing into your relationships now. I understand with you being young and stuff not being worked on, because a whole nother topic is mental health within the African American community, and things that were not offered to us at a certain period of time. Because with you being the same age as Quinn, I kind of know what age you are, since y'all went to school together, and that being off. Like right now, mental health is being pushed at our kids so much. I think that is kind of detrimental, because now they get too much mental health and then they use it as a crutch. But then back in our day, we wasn't getting any mental health, and then that kind of messed up some of the things that we were doing and going through adulthood with at the beginning of becoming adults. But like, you seem like a great person. This is my first time interacting with you and meeting you. So
May I respond?
Yeah. I
Absolutely.
want, hold on. I want a lot of that was a lot. That was a lot, and it was important. It was a lot important. It was a lot important. And I want Sirk, I want you to get a rebuttal because, and then we're gonna go. We gotta go into the battle of sexes. We
Okay,
are.
no, I'll make it fast.
Before you do it, Sirk, I want to thank y'all, ladies, Kim, Tanisha, Carlisa. Like, we only had 3 topics, and like, but they were important topics, and we really went on it. And y'all like saying y'all part, and y'all all got different point of views on it, and I love it. So I appreciate y'all. We about to get ratchet though. So I just hope y'all ready.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let Sirk Money say his rebuttal, and then we about to get ratchet. So go ahead, Sirk.
Okay. All right. For one, I am a member of LFAI. I work for Miss McKenzie of the Lupus Foundation. So near and dear to me as well. So we definitely got some connection, some relatable with that. You saying it sounded like some of the things were coming from a trauma or like a hurt spot for me, right? You're 1,000% correct. I was abandoned a lot as a kid. My mom went to the feds.
You better not cry.
No. No, I mean, I'm explaining to Carlisa like how certain things formulated to the ideology that I used as a shield. Being tossed around foster homes, family members not wanting to take care of me, my stepfather leaving me in the room for hours, not feeding me, and things like that. I had to do some rewiring in order to create my own survival skills, right? So I didn't get a chance to heal the right way. I don't think the healing or the conscious of what I was really doing, I don't think that came into play until I had my daughter. And I'm not going to even sit up here and lie and say it hit exactly when she was born. It didn't even hit until she was like 3 or 4 when I realized, oh, damn, this is my little nigga right here. Like, once I was able to grow a real bond with my daughter, I was able to start doing some internal healing on my own. But for a good period of time, I took all of that trauma, all of that hurt, and I needed to extract it some type of way to where I wasn't feeling like the butt of a joke anymore. Because that's how I was taking it a lot of times, like growing up. Rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection. After a while, you start saying to yourself, well, damn, it's something is wrong with me. So the moment my sister identified that, my older sister, and she told me, look, you need to focus just on getting money, because the way you're going about things is not good, it's not healthy for you. And that led into me becoming a habitual criminal, because I started to lust more over money than women. So when I was going on my extraction to be a predator towards women, it really wasn't no love there. Like I was just doing it just to say I'm not the butt of your joke. Even if that woman never, or that young lady never did anything to me, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm gonna get the one up on her before she get the one up on me. And the moment that I tried to change that, it was right before my daughter was born. And LaQueen knows who this young woman is.
Damn,
It's a young woman I dated, and she thought she hung up the phone one day, and she was still in the car with her mother. Her mother was telling her, you shouldn't be with him. If y'all ever have kids, they gonna look deformed like him, right? I'm hearing all of this. I hold on to this for months. I don't say anything to her. One day I finally do. She said to me, well, the difference between me and you, Corey, is you can show my picture to people and get props, but I can't show your picture to people and get the same reaction. She said that, fucked my head up, and at that point I was like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely staying on the type of time that I'm on. And I went another 3-4 years like that, and then I met the woman. I already knew the woman who later I got married to, but she helped me with a lot of healing.
Hey, man.
She helped me
Hey.
with a lot of healing.
Hey,
A
sir.
lot.
Sir.
What's up, bro?
Sir. Hey, man, I love you.
I love you too, dog.
Shut the fuck up. Stop crying.
No, that was good for him to explain that because he sounded like a fuck nigga.
Let me
sounded like a fuck nigga.
Let me finish. If I'm giving you props. If this more chestnut looking motherfucker was looking up to you, that's me again. That's me. I was so cute.
I was gonna say, who's that?
This me. Anywho, but look, let me take me off stage. That was just me being narcissist real quick.
Exactly.
Listen, bro. I'm telling you, I learned so much from you, bro. Like, to not even worry about. Don't worry about it. It ain't even. At the end of the day, the shit ain't got nothing to do with. It ain't got nothing to do with the physicalities. It ain't got nothing to do, and we're gonna go into it more if you let me segue.
Okay.
If you will let
Because I'm trying to figure out, you learned from him being negative to females?
No.
Oh,
I was the shyest person in the world in high school. I was
definitely not that now.
I'm not that because I learned how to talk, and I learned how to talk from people like Cirque. I was like, oh, why am I being shy? When like all you gotta do is talk to these motherfuckers. Like not motherfuckers. I'm sorry, these young ladies.
Oh,
all you have to do is talk
you
to
said
them.
what you feel.
You said what you said.
I took it back.
They all thinking they head at you now, Queen. Like,
now I'm the bad guy. It's okay. It's okay. If I care, it would matter, but it doesn't. All right, let's move on. Battle of the Sexes. We have finally made it. Everybody waiting. Let's turn up a little bit. The first question for Battle of the Sexes is true or false? Seducing your man is better than being submissive to your man. That's what we're gonna start it with. And we're gonna let the ladies
it's more fun.
Hold
I
on.
think that
We're gonna give it to Kim first. Go ahead, Kim.
I mean, it depends on the dynamic of the situation, but I think when men see that the woman is trying to pursue them in certain situations and like she's turned on by him and she's trying to turn him on, I feel like they like that. And I'm here for
Anybody
that.
else? Hold on. Anybody? What else we got?
I say true.
All right, Tanisha, to the stage. Talk about it.
I think it's levels. So initially, I think seducing is great because men like to be pursued as well. And they don't see that often from women. They're used to being the pursuers. So when women do that and they seduce the man, it allows them to kind of take a step back. But however, they do like that submissive side as well. So I mean, they want to see a woman be submissive afterwards. And that's, I mean, just a part of kind of the game, I guess. But I say true.
So you're saying start off seductive, but then at the end, relax.
Yes.
No, they like to be told what to do, girl. What are you talking about?
They like to be told what to do in certain places.
Especially after you seduce them. Wait.
Hold on.
But
So
men
I
don't.
feel like go ahead.
Go ahead, Kim. You sound like you come on, keep going.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
it was pretty much direct. Like they love to be told what to do after you turn them on, especially behind closed doors. They get a little bit like offended if other people are around sometimes. Not all of them, but some of them. But they love after you do a little one and two on them and then you tell them what to do. Because women aren't really submissive. And I hate when men say that all the time. Like, oh, I want my woman to be submissive. We're not submissive. We only submit when you got something we want or you're someone we want. It's very conditional. We just don't submit.
So I feel like it's definitely giving very much a trick question because I feel like as men, because I don't know who came up with these questions, but y'all run this podcast.
Hold on.
Like men want this, what they think they want is a submissive woman. But as the ladies just said, like you all love somebody that's taking charge and doing all of these different things, at least sexually, right? And as you said, like it's levels to this. It's a time and a place for everything. So it's not no true or false to this. It's giving very man-made question because it's levels to this. Because I feel like men absolutely want women to be in charge in a lot of ways when it comes to certain situations seductively, but then submissive in other ways. But I agree wholeheartedly with the fact that we as women have conditions when it comes to being submissive, because especially as strong women who run businesses like ourselves and that have been handling things ourselves for a long time, we want to make sure that a man is in a position to lead us properly before we can submit to that man. Because I know myself personally, I have been in the position growing up in the church that I have been in a position of submission to somebody that couldn't even lead me properly. And then I end up in a worse position than what I was in. And I refuse to be in a worse position than what I was in just so that I can say that I was submissive to a man. That's not going to happen.
You mind if I get in real quick?
Get up in there, man. Pause.
So I think this is a trick question. And you know what? I'm to blame because I came up with this question at the last minute.
I knew it.
Damn. Okay. So the reason why I think this is a trick question, right? Because I think it depends on the relationship you're in, how long you've been in that relationship, and what things may have transpired in that relationship, right? So being married, if you've been married to the same individual, you've been with this person for X amount of years, there's going to be a time where being the wife being seductive is something that the husband is yearning for, right? There have been times where I felt uneasy about touching my own wife because it will be a certain energy that may be projected, or her verbiage was a certain way, and then I'm thinking later, like, shit, do I touch this motherfucker or not? Like I'm nervous to touch my own wife based off of the energy that she's putting out there. So this is a loaded question and a trick question.
Let me jump in.
I'm about to land the plane. Baby.
Land the plane.
Overall, seducing for me, this is just for me. I would rather a woman be very, very seductive than being submissive. I don't want to tell my woman to do this X, Y, and Z. But when it's time to drop that thing, I don't want to tell you to drop that thing. I want you to know what I'm thinking. I
don't know.
need you to know whatever look I'm giving. Yeah, it needs to go down right now.
What thing is she
Okay, I'll
dropping?
land the plane. I'm done.
What thing is she dropping?
That
That
thing.
thing. Shit.
That
Drop
thing?
that thing.
I'm definitely gonna go. I'm definitely gonna go submit. I feel like seducing is the answer because submissive, like you gotta spice it up. I'm gonna go with I'm not gonna say no names.
Why can't men just admit that y'all like to be told what to do by the person y'all like?
No.
Because y'all really into that.
Hear me out.
And
Hear
y'all
me
like
out.
that.
Hear me out. Hear
Y'all
me out.
like that.
Hear me out. But okay, Kim, listen, check
Mhm.
it. I'm cool with you. I'm a boss all day at work, right? I don't.
Mhm.
I be sick of being in charge. When I
Mhm.
come home, honestly, don't make me in charge of shit. Like you got it. What color you want the drapes? You want them purple? I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You got it. You got it. Please come home and be in charge. But I will tell you this, and I think everybody needs to listen to me, ladies. If you want that man where you run the household and stuff like that, like where you're doing your shit, you could have it 80% of the time. Fuck it. I'll give you 90% of the time. I'm not gonna say shit. But that 10% that I buck up and be like, hey, nah, this is what we're doing. I need y'all to relax and just go with it. Cause that 10%, because I'm gonna let y'all have 90% of everything because I'm just tired anyways. But when I actually be like, oh no, this is what we're doing. Don't say shit. Don't fight it. Just be like, oh, okay. He's serious. Yeah, he mean that shit. Just let it go because you got the rest. And I don't say shit anyways. Because if you don't give me that 10% and I'm giving you 90, now we're gonna have a whole problem. Like that's all I'm saying. Just give me that. Just give me that. Because honestly, and now I'm about to be an asshole. Honestly, I'm giving you the 90%. You think you got it, but I'm giving you that 90. I only want 10. If you let me be, if you give me 10, you can be with Quinn. That rhymes. That's right. that's all I got.
What's the next question?
Hold on. Does anybody else got anything, ladies, before we move on? All right, because I'm about to go to the next one. All right, bet them up. Ooh, this is spicy. Ooh, take a shot. Can you love and poly at the same time? Poly relationships. Hold on. First of all, has anybody ever done one? It's okay. Safe space.
No.
Nobody's watching. Oh, Carlisa. Thank you, Carlisa, for stepping to the stage. Anybody else? Just Carlisa?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I was
Carly?
afraid to.
Since you was about to raise your hand, sir?
Yeah, I was afraid to.
But are you gonna raise your hand?
No, I'm saying she offered, but I was afraid to step into it.
Oh, okay. You had opportunity to do it.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't know.
Carlisa, I'm about to come to the stage. Can you love and poly at the same time? Tell us about it.
So you can love who your original partner was. I really didn't care for the other person because
So
I'm
do you
Carlisa.
think? So do you think it was more okay? And this is perfect because I didn't want to write the whole question that Sir came out with.
Mm-hmm.
But so is it a lust thing for the guy or the other partner? Can the whole unit be in the love situation, or are you only doing it because of your partner?
I feel like it can be. Mine was kind of like lies from the beginning, and then I found that out along the way. I feel like I was cool with it for the year and a half or so that it went along or whatever. But finding out lies, like I feel like if somebody is like upfront, like it's a lot of poly people that like have social medias and stuff, and they're like, this is what this is. Like being upfront and honest from the jump. Like I'm real open and honest with my sexuality. I have been divorced since my son was freaking before he was 1 year old. He's 14. I'm like, open with my sexuality. I don't mind sharing a partner, like if it's going to be upfront and honest, and that's what it's going to be. But little lies and shit, I can't stand people lying.
Well, what would be the what would be the lie though? Like, okay, so you're
So
already
the lie,
you're already
so
in a
the
poly
lie.
relationship. Well, why are you lying?
No, but to get into it. So if I'm saying like I don't mind us bringing somebody into what we having, and then you're going behind my back and told them something different, like quick story time, like 5.3 seconds, real quick, how it started. Like it was like you went and found somebody from your past that you was like, oh, I never, had something with. But come to find out, you have been talking to them while we're in a committed relationship for like 3 weeks before this, when you're leaving out the house with me and all that. You building up this relationship with them, and then you present the poly to them. And then the first time that they're coming to our home, they didn't even realize that me and you were in a relationship. Like
That's not poly.
Exactly.
That's a
So,
lie,
but
right.
then that was a lie. But because the person was younger or whatever, they end up going with the flow. So then we ended up in that. But I found out that those lies had happened before. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning, and once we were already in the poly. You see what I'm saying? So like you lied to this person coming into the poly, and they went ahead and joined into it because they had known you and they had wanted to be with you for so long. I feel like everybody needs to be honest up front. If you're talking to somebody or approaching somebody to get into that, it's okay, me and my girl want this and that. Or if it was me and my guy want this and that. Because a lot of times when I would pull someone and somebody will be interested in being in a relationship with us, they like, as long as you involved in it, like I'll do it. But my thing was with the situation with the poly, I never wanted to be the person to bring the person in either.
All right,
I don't know. That was just something with me. I didn't want to be the person to bring the person in. I didn't want shit to fall down on me.
Look.
So I have a wait. I'm curious. Wait, I got a question.
I got questions too.
I got questions.
Sis.
Okay.
Did it happen just like a one time? Like
no, it was over a year.
Okay.
Over a year and a half with one person.
When did you realize that you were being misled and manipulated?
I really felt like I was getting signs early on, but I was like being blinded to it type of shit. But then I knew for sure after a few months in, because she just wanted to please him. And I just felt like it was the naiveness of her being younger and her knowing him for so long that in front of me, she would put on this whole show, like as if everything was good, but then they'll get into it about stuff. And I'm like, what y'all into it about? Like, what is it to be into it about when I'm your girl and you brought her into this? And I didn't understand that. But then eventually, even after that phase, like she would always play it cool and and then as
did
I
you talk to her like outside of like the bedroom?
Without him,
y'all had a relationship, like you and her had a relationship,
and she would be lying to me too to appease him.
I think that he just manipulated the whole situation. And girl, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, that is not a poly relationship. That is a forced relationship.
It
not
was like you was basically had a gun to this girl's head. Like,
I think that you can love multiple people at the same time. I think that you can love and be polygamous. So I think that type of relationship could possibly work. But if it's a threesome or something like that, and y'all just trying to freak off, and then it's behind the back lies and you're not being honest, then no, that's not going to work. And that's not considered poly at all. That is your spouse, your partner is playing the game in your face real bad. But it sounds like at that time you were open to it, and so you kind of just tried to go with that flow.
And then
But
I was
at the
like,
end of the
nah, y'all
day,
both can get out my face.
yeah,
So you
because
like girls,
Well, I
or
like
did he convince you
whatever.
to like the girl?
No, I had already had threesomes before that was outside of
Okay.
my relationship.
Okay.
You know, only
I didn't mind having that in my
Fuck that
relationship.
shit. Hold on. Fuck that shit. Only females can say that. So you like girls or
Yeah.
no, dude.
that is so true.
Be like,
But he got some strong shoulders. Look at them shoulders.
you like guys, or did your girl convince you to take them? like only girls can say it. Like, what are y'all talking
You know, but you
like
can I be honest with
true.
you? Like, it's
Yeah.
2026, and a lot of men are a little bit more gender fluid, and
They
they're
are.
okay with saying. That's why I had to ask that question,
Yeah.
because different folks got different strokes. You see, me personally, I do believe that you can love someone, and love is not a selfish thing. And that was more selfish. So, like, I don't know if it depends who's benefiting from the
From it.
polyamorous
There you
relationship,
go.
Yeah.
because
Yep.
polyamorous relationships is what everybody wants in the relationship,
Mhm.
not
Yes.
what one person wants in the relationship, and he's over here playing like the puppet master,
Yep.
Puppeteer.
and
Yeah.
he's like over here controlling,
Mm-hmm.
because for all that he could have just been, like single.
That's what
Yep.
I'm saying. Like it was just giving very much. You had somebody that was open, and then they didn't mind sharing you. And people are
Right.
doing that out here every day, and it definitely isn't poly. But they are not allowing certain people into their bedrooms, but they know their man or their woman is sleeping with
All right.
this person, this person, this person.
People
For
need to
time,
live in their
for-
truth. Live in your
There you go.
truth.
That's
Live
it.
in your
Live in
truth.
your living your
Live
truth.
in your truth.
Living your
time
truth.
constraints.
Brr.
For time constraints. because I can make this a 2-hour podcast, but we're not. I
Okay.
need to go through 2 more topics, and I want to get it done. I know people like you, Kim. You on
Is
the
that
East Coast?
we are the birthday?
Like let's
Exactly.
We
Be
are
on
the
here for 5
birthday.
hours.
So let's knock these 2 out,
Yeah,
and then hell, we might have to come through with a part 2 on this. I ain't gonna lie.
that's
I'm gonna
fine.
need y'all back in part 2. All right, Cirque Money.
Yes, sir.
Start this topic off.
Well, I don't know if you ladies are familiar with the term Eskimo Bros, but Eskimo Bros is when 2 friends have at one time slept with the same woman. Maybe not at the same time,
Or
female. But they slept with the same female, right? What is the terminology when women have slept with the same
okay.
guy? And is there certain, I don't know, standards or rules when it comes to that dealing with women? Do you have you guys ever done it? And if so, did you wait for them to be broken up for years? Was it just a lustful one night thing? If you haven't done it, you haven't done it. Cool. But if you have, what was how did you get there?
So you asking us if we have an Eskimo sister?
Yeah. There we go. I was trying to be politically correct.
Guess what? Hey, we ain't saying about it. Me and Sir Eskimo Bros. Like we just out here.
Eskimo Bros.
But it wasn't like back to back. It was years.
I'm
It
gonna
was
be
years
I'm gonna be
apart.
honest with you. As maybe it works better for men, but I lost a very sometimes I have like a conflict within myself, but I did lose like a friend because the energy got different. She dated someone, and they were someone from my past, like over 10 years. But here's the catch 22 is that he kind of like did it on purpose because he saw that was my friend and got her pregnant. And then like she got weird.
Yeah.
And I loved her to death, but I just was like, I can't be around you because your baby loves me. I love your baby very much because I love children, but your baby daddy is my ex and he's weird. And I can't be here because you're being weird with me now because he hates you, and every time that he gets into an argument with you, he brings me up. And I have nothing to do with it.
Mm,
Damn.
So I had to leave and I loved this girl down. Like that was my sis. Anything she was like going through
How quick was
or
it?
whatnot.
Like how what was the time span between y'all messing with the same
Yeah.
person?
So the nigga was like over 10 years, which
Oh,
I
damn.
didn't
Boy.
care. Yes, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
But he definitely like tormented her during her
Yeah.
pregnancy. And
Ooh.
I stood with her. Like, you know, Cirque know me for a minute, so you know.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
real as they come.
So I literally protected her and like didn't play about her either because the child has nothing to do with this bozo.
Okay.
He did this intentionally, but then there was a time that I was like, did you really know? Like, are you like y'all playing the game like you didn't know? Because the energy of certain things is just like, I don't know. I don't think women can do that because it's like there is some type of, not all of us, like me, I don't give a fuck. But like I got such a bad taste in my mouth from someone that I cared about doing this to me. Like I just looked at it like, girl, it's just dick. Like there's mad niggas with good dick out here. Like I know mad niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that serious.
Let's
It was
run it
crazy.
around real quick. Let's run it around so we can get to the last one, last topic. Tanisha, what is your thought process on it?
I mean, talk
Have
to.
you ever, first
I've
of all,
done
have you
that.
ever
I've
done it?
done that. So talk to, yes, but not anything further. So
But you talk to.
I
So
don't have an I don't know
No,
if that's Eskimo or
hold on,
not.
hold on. Let me take out. So you talk to though. So you engaged. You just didn't
Engaged.
You didn't get
After how long?
Yeah, well, how long was it?
Yeah, how long from your friend?
About 7 years.
Yeah, that's a whole lifetime. That's a different life. That don't count. 'Cause that's a different life. Yeah, that's a whole different life.
Carlisa?
So my question would be like, how close was the friend? Like, was it just an
That part.
associate or a friend? Because
Associate.
the thing is, exactly. So the thing is, my mother has always taught us, like, out the gate, like, you don't talk to nobody you're close to that have talked to them, right? So I have never done that intentionally. Recently I ended up doing that unintentionally within this last year. But it was just somebody that was just in my circle that was an associate, right? So not somebody that's friend. I would not, I don't care if it was 30 years, talk to somebody that I call a friend if they talked to them in pre-K and I knew about it. If they came and said, hey, you met this guy and whatever, and I talked to him in pre-K and we didn't even know what relationships is, baby, that man is off of limits. It's enough people in the world that I don't have to talk to nobody that anybody that I call a actual friend has talked to. Now, recently, real quick, because I know you want to get up off of here and get on, I had started becoming close to a girl, and we ended up finding out, like, we was in the same place with a guy. Like, literally, I had ended up with that guy that night when she was.
Oh, did we lose her?
That was God. That was God.
That was God. God froze
Oh,
Carlisa. God froze Carlisa.
God for a minute.
We was not meant to hear whatever
we going
Carlisa
to the
was
next
saying.
one. That was
She
God.
froze the fuck up.
Won't he
God
do
was
it?
like, scoop.
Yep.
Oh
He
my
saved
God. Hold on. Carlisa, don't even repeat what you just said because it's perfect.
Yep.
You froze and that
Perfect.
guy was like, nah.
See,
I'm going
to tell on these people.
Yeah. Before we move to the next topic, I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give y'all ladies a scoop on how guys think. All right, so check it out. There's a couple untouchables. So you can't have a wife, you You can't touch a wife, and
Or
of course
ex-wife.
you can't. And of course you can't touch a current. So whoever's the current, you can't touch that. And then you get one that's like, no, nobody can touch that person. It's just an unwritten rule. You can't touch that person. Everybody else is fair game. Anybody else, you're just being selfish and shut the fuck up, go sit in the corner. But that's how guys work. You can't touch the wife, you can't touch the current, and you can't touch that one that got away.
Y'all do not care.
Don't give a
Hold
fuck.
on.
Y'all do not
No,
care.
no fucks
Hold on.
given.
Hold on. You can't have none of my food. You can't park in my parking spot.
Yes.
And don't be looking at my joint wondering if she gonna drop that thing for you.
Don't sleep in my bed.
That's it.
That's it. All right, let's go to the last topic of the fucking day. Oh shit, that one was funny. That shit is funny. Oh, I got new comments. Hold on, who's out here? I heard my comments. Oh, Natalie is outside. Yes, the universe. Not today.
Not today.
Hey, that was classic.
Natalie,
You straight
you are
froze.
hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. She said not today.
Come to my Instagram. I'll tell y'all about it in my story.
Yeah. All right.
She says
so
story time.
The last topic of today is, AKA sugar daddies, is what is too old as far as messing with, like, what's with guys messing with people, females that are literally their daughter's age, and is it okay? I mean, shit, look at these two. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Like, what are we talking about?
What two?
Tobey Maguire,
Ice Spice and
Spider-Man,
Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man.
and Miss Dunkin' Donuts.
What's the age difference?
A lot.
Toby is
30
like
30
years. Ice Spice is what, 21, 22?
Yeah, it's like a 30-year
It's
difference.
like huge.
He how old now?
What?
That's what I'm saying. People don't. The 50-year-olds don't look like they 50. They look
Exactly.
like
He
they 40. The
look
40 look like
good.
they
He
30.
look like he
so-
got some black in him.
Okay.
It ain't cracking.
Let me just say this. So I thought of this because Scottie Pippen, Genuine, and Deion Sanders all have daughters that are the same or close to age with the women that they're currently messing
So why
with.
we ain't put that picture up there?
No, hey, I didn't edit this. Don't get down on me. I ain't edit
okay.
this. But, the thing is, what is it like? To me, I think it's something inside that's not like clicking the right way. Because there's no way in hell I could see myself messing with a chick that's close to my daughter age. I think it's something personally going on
It's-
upstairs that ain't right.
Well,
Like,
It's two things. Men like the innocence because I asked somebody before, like, why? They were like, they like innocence. They like women that look younger and that act a little naive because they're more malleable. They're more easy to like get them to do what you want. And they also, what else he said? He said the women are not as jaded. And I kind of told him maybe you just like someone that's not too smart and has
that's a weak-minded
experience.
man.
Stupid.
It's a weak-minded
Because-
man.
Just say it. But
That
most of them
it
are
didn't
like
make
that.
sense.
That's what they are doing. Like
Yep.
literally, we see this go back to, let's be real. We talking about sugar daddies for the age that we are now and what age people should go up to. But this has been a thing in the hood from forever. The older drug dealers and whomever, they're coming after the high schoolers. Like freshman was fresh meat. Freshman was fresh meat. Like this was a thing. And that was a big topic around when R. Kelly was getting charged and all of these different things were happening. Like, oh, let's not act like this ain't been happening in the hood. That don't mean it's right. Just because stuff has been happening in the hood, in neighborhoods, and in the world since the beginning of time does not mean that this is right. But that's what has been happening since the beginning of time. You want somebody that's more impressionable, that's going to do what you asking them to do, that's going to move how you say you can move, and you can throw a little money in front of them, and they're going to react. When
you know what?
somebody,
Let me throw it. I'm sorry. I hear you. I don't agree. There's some people Some people like tricking if they got it. I'm not. I don't like tricking if I got it. If I got it, I'm just spending it. I'm not tricking on you. I'm just spending it. But I don't have. If I don't have anything in common with a 24-year-old. I'm not a person that just can look at
you a good man.
Hold on. I'm not a person that can just look at you as far as your physical appearance and be like, oh, okay, cool. No, I still need to be able to have some type of conversation with you. And there is nothing about a 24-year-old that I can talk to and connect with. I just don't. I'm not saying that they don't look good. It doesn't appeal to me. And I'm not just going to throw you any amount of money. Like Ice Spice don't look good to me. Ice Spice does not look good to me at all. She looks like a little kid that might have some something going
like
on.
a regular jump off.
Bro, I'm just saying with me, it's not that easy. I need somebody that I can actually literally have a conversation. Yes, sexual appeal comes from your physical, but I still need the mental. I'm a mental person at the end of the day.
You're not the average though.
And you're not the average
from the hood. So when we were in the hoods, like I said, you shun down on people saying what hoods they're from and being respectful from their hoods, whatever. But I'm from over east. But then my sister stayed over. Let's not go into there because you eventually said that it is.
That's Lake Michigan.
In the lake.
Okay. All right, whatever. You got
the block over is Lake Michigan from my house. Let's not.
Go ahead.
But anyway, but then my sister's name, I went to Dulles, so that's the school that's right connected to what they call O Block now, which is Parkway. Then my stepsister them over in the 70s off of Ashland, all these different things, all these drug dealers and stuff when we were kids. What they wanted from us, it seemed like easy. I don't even know what you can say to not say to get flagged on here, but that was easy shit. Exactly. It was easy for them. So they feeling like, oh, okay, I can go get some weed, a little boo boo, and I can get this from them. Where a woman that's their age or older is going to be wanting more from them. And so that's what they did. They went after that. Now, me myself, I wasn't going. I had people that provided for me, and I didn't look for outside sources, but I was around a lot of females that did. And they were easy. It was easy for them. Younger people are easier to deal with than a person that has been living on this earth as long as you have, and that want and expect more from you. That's the end all be all of it. Y'all are good men. So y'all are saying like y'all wouldn't do that. But most of these people have slept with and will date and will even marry people that's younger than their children.
I'm not a good man. I just wouldn't do that.
He just wouldn't do it. I
would say you a good man if you wouldn't do it.
Hold on, I gotta pull it there. I gotta pull it. We have run. I'm first of all, we're definitely doing a part 2. So Carlisa, Kim, Tanisha, be expecting a part 2 because I think it's the first time that I've ran out of time. Ran out of time. But like the conversation was solid though. Like it's a solid thing. Like this. I knew it was gonna be special when we set it up. I knew it was gonna be special. I wanted everybody's opinions and everything out there, and y'all did that. I appreciate y'all, ladies. Cirque Money, of course, the good questions you did, and you saying people's full names is crazy. Like we gonna get some calls tomorrow. It's whatever. Who gives a fuck? Because
from elementary.
No. What I say, if you can't whoop me, don't push me. It's all good. So it's all good. But hey, let's go around the horn real quick because I want everybody to shout out where they from before we log off. Carlisa, Carlisa be doing big things. Carlisa, tell the people where they can find you and what you got going on.
So I am Carlisa Nicole, the Purple Ribbon Chef. I own a catering and event business here in Chicago. I have an event space in West Town. And where I'm at right now is at the top floor of the merchandise mart because I run this marketing company here. Yeah, I'm doing my damn thing. Black girl from the South Side. So I'm Purple Ribbon Chef on everything. Google me. Purple Ribbon Chef.
Go find me. Tanisha, first time. Appreciate you. Tell the people about anything you want to promote, anything you want to shout out, let them know.
Yep, I'm Tanisha, at Nisha_Nicole on Instagram. And I'm from Chicago, live in St. Louis. But get up with me, all things health, wellness, family, relationships, love. So go ahead and I'm happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
We appreciate you. Kim Commas, NY. First of all, I always love a New York accent. The shit is crazy to me. Tell the people they can find you.
Well, you could find me everywhere as Kim Commas, commas with a K. And if you're on Instagram, is I am Kim Commas. Don't forget the commas is with a K. You could also Google me everywhere. I come right up. I am an artist. But outside of that, I am a personal trainer. I went to school for exercise science and kinesiology. I'm all about love and wellness and health as well. I love to help people. I like to be for my community. I like being funny too. So you might catch that too. I'm here.
We appreciate you, Kim. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, my partner in crime, Cirque Money. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on all platforms at CIRCMONEY. Once again, thank you to all the ladies that joined. This was a great night. It was a night of healing and a night of humor. And I enjoyed every moment of it.
Exactly, my boy. And y'all know me. It's your boy, some call me Quinn. Hey, you find us every Thursday when I feel like doing it. Nothing here podcast. But guess what? Next week and the week after is my birthday celebration. So who knows what the fuck I might be doing or where I might be. We might do a live episode. We might do some shit in person. So you never know. Stay tuned. Hey, but I thank y'all for sneaking in here with us. And when you sneak out, don't get caught by the cops.